short, very short, very easy to learn. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopijana Vallabha Girivardhari Yashodanandana Vrajjanarandana Yashodanandana Vrajjanarandana Yamuna Tiravanachari Yamuna Tiravanachari Tiravanachari Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Radha Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Radha Gopijana Vallabha Girivardhari Yashodanandana Vrajjanarandana Yashodanandana Vrajjanarandana Yamuna Tiravanachari Yamuna Tiravanachari Tiravanachari Kunj Bihari Prabhu ki There must stay here. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Narayanam Namaskritta Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Sarasvatim Vyasam Tato Jayam Udirayet Nasta Prayeshu Abhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Shloke Bhakti Bhavati Nashtiki Om Ganatimirandasya Ganandaya Salakaya Chakshurunmiritam Gena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Stapitam Yena Bhuttare Svayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadam Tikam Dhira Prabhupada ki jai, Guru Parampara ki jai. Srimad Bhagavatam, Third Canto, Chapter 18, Text 7. Tam Nisharantam Salidat Salilad Anudruto.
Sarantam Salilat Anudruto.
Hiranyakesho Dviradam Yatayash Jasaha Kararadam stroshani nishvano pravid.
Karaladam Stroshani Nishvano Praved.
Gatariyam kim vasatam vigaritam.
Katariyam Vasatam Vihatam.
Tam nisharam tam saliladanutruto.
Sarantam Sadilam.
Hiranyakeshodviradam yatachasa. Karaladam stroshani nishvano pravid. Gatariyam kim vasatam vigaritam.
Nisarandam saliladunanudruto
Nisharantam sariladanudruto.
Kesodviradam yatha jasaha
Hiranyakeshodviradam yatachasa.
Nishvano abravir Tata hriyankim tvasatang vigaritam
Gatariyam kim vasatam.
Sarantam Salilat Anudrato.
Nisharantam sariladanudruto.
Esho Yadam Yatha Jasaha.
Hiranyakeshodviradam yatachasa.
Tamstro Shani Vishwano Bravid.
Karaladam stroshani nishvano pravid.
Tata Hiram Kim Asatam Vigarhitam.
Gatariyam kim vasatam vigaritam. Tam im nisharantam
Sarantam
coming out.
coming out
Salilat from the water.
from the water.
Anudruta chase. Hiranyakesha having golden hair. Dviradam an elephant. Yatha has. Jassa the crocodile. Kaladramstra having fearful teeth. Ashani Nishvana roaring like thunder. Abravit, he said, Gatariyam, for those who are shameless. Kim, what? To, indeed. Asatam, or the riches. Vigaritam, reproachable. Translation. The demon who are golden hair on his head and fearful tusk. No, what demon is speaking about? Hiranyaksha? The why he has fearful tusk? It is Varaha who has fearful tusk. I don't understand. Gave chase to the Lord while he was rising from the water, even as an alligator would chase an elephant. Roaring like thunder, he said, "Are you not ashamed of running away before challenging adversary? There is nothing reproachable for shameless creatures." Purport, Srila Prabhupada. When the Lord was coming out of the water, taking the earth in his arms to deliver it, the demons derided him with insulting words. But the Lord did not care because he was very conscious of his duty. For a dutiful man, there is nothing to fear. Similarly, Those who are powerful have no fear of derision or any kind or unkind words from an enemy. The Lord had nothing to fear from anyone. Yet he was merciful to his enemy by neglecting him. Though apparently he fled from the challenge, it was just to protect the earth from calamity that he tolerated Hiranyaksha's deriding words. So it's a continuation of the verse from yesterday, the story of Hiranyaksha and Varahadev, which is a powerful manifestation of Krishna, one of the numerous avatars of Krishna. So here it is like a fight. It's a fight. So when there is fight, there must be anger. If you are not angry, you cannot fight. If you are not angry with someone, why you will fight? You have to be, then you fight. It is like this. So Hiranyaksha is very angry with the Lord. But the Lord is doing his duty. He has to save the earth. So he went down in the water, in the mud, like a varaha, like a boar, wild boar. And he picked up the earth and put it back on this position. You know? Very powerful. Imagine, take the earth, so huge. Huh? But it took it, and so the enemies, Hiranyaksha, he derided him, insulting him, but he did not care. It is said, the cows are muggling, but the caravan is going. Or in France, we say, the dog barks, but the caravan is going. Does not stop. It is not because one dog is barking or a cow is muggling that you have to stop. Oh my God, what I have done. They are not happy with me. You cannot think like this. There will be always someone who is not agreeable with you, but we have to continue. This is called dutiful. So as devotee, we have to continue our process. Many people, they think we are crazy, especially in India, maybe not, but in the West. Many people, they think, oh my God, what is that? You know, shaved head, they wear like robes, you know, and they chant in the street. But strange people are that, you know. But we don't care. We just continue to chant. I know some people are not very happy with this, but we are not going to stop. We're going to continue. In this way, progress is made. So there may be some concession, just like Prabhupada, he gave some concession for book distributors, because in airport or in other special places like these, people may be, you know. So Prabhupada accept that devotee was wearing Western clothes to distribute. But when we come in front of the Lord, when we are in the midst of devotees, then better have our devotional clothes like this. We keep on practice of devotional activities. We don't care about all people they are taking. We have not so much power in the till now. Maybe it will come. This movement will grow, I'm sure. This movement will grow strong and big, you know. Actually, Prabhupada said one time, it's a naturally, automatically, 10% of the population will become Krishna conscious. He said. That one devotee was there. Okay, Prabhupada, so what is the use of preaching if anyway 10% of the population will become Krishna? Prabhupada turned to him, he said, yeah, but if you preach maybe 100%, always enthusiastic, you know. Of course. No, but so Prabhupada said 10% of, let's say, 8 billions means a lot, almost 1 billion devotees. A lot. So we are not to this point now. We are very few. We have no power so much over the society. Society is going on with all craziness. We cannot do so much. So we are not that much powerful now, but it will come. This movement is meant to become very big. So anyway, we have to continue our duty. We may be small, we may be big, we have to continue. And actually, it's an individual process. We are together with devotees, but it's an individual process. When you're chanting japa, it is you alone with Krishna. You know, it is you alone, not the devotee here. Is helping you because we are together. But it is your feeling, just like we say yesterday, God has feeling. So we have to have feeling for God by chanting. If we have no feeling, then the process becomes trouble. You know? You think you are forced to do it. But we have to get this ruchi. Nishta, nishta, then ruchi. You have to become fixed in practice. Just like we say the verse, Nittam Bhagavati Uttamasoki Bhakti Bhavati Naishtiki. Naishtiki means fixed. So once we are fixed in the practice, then the test normally should come. If it does not come, means some problem. Something you are doing not proper. But if you're doing proper bhakti, then ruchi will come. Ruchi. Understand ruchi? Test. You have test for chanting, test for kirtan, test for looking at deities, test for hearing Bhagavatam. There is only one thing we don't need to develop the test, is prasad. For prasad, test comes automatically. Very simple. It is what it is said, so merciful, prasad. Anyone can appreciate very easily prasad. No need to be preached. Oh, you have to take prasad. It is very, everybody understand. Yes, yes. And I don't know here, but in the West, when we do Sunday feast, then some people from outside, they know exact time of prasad. They don't come for kirtan, they don't come for the class, they don't come for arti. They come right on the point of prasad. What can be done? We're not going, it is free. Krishna consciousness is free. We should not make pay prasad. It is not good. It's free. So at least take prasad. It was Prabhupada's philosophy. At least come and take prasad. Because by taking prasad, then consciousness will evolve. One devotee asked Prabhupada, what is the most powerful weapon to attract people? Prabhupada said, prasad, most powerful. At the beginning, in the 2nd Avenue in New York, Prabhupada used to cook himself. Nobody knew how to cook, so he used to cook himself. And there was always in the middle of the temple room, there was always a chair, a big bowl full of gulab jamun, you know. So the devotee that was coming from here to go there and then coming back, you know, all day long. So prasad is a very powerful weapon. You know, we should not neglect this. You know. Even in Harinam, normally we should have a little something. It is good, you know, to give something, and especially prasad. All the children, if you give a little cookie or little sweet, then they appreciate, you know, these things. Oh, you are this is my friend. He gave me a cookie. He does not care for the holy name, but the fact that you gave a cookie, that you remember. So prasadam is very important. It is Krishna's.
I'm a large language model, also known as a conversation.
It is prasad, mercy. Why I was speaking about this? Anyway, mercifulness of the Lord is there. So here he does not care about what Hiranyakashipu has to say. He just do his duty. The Lord, he put back the earth on this normal orbit, and then he fight with Hiranyaksha. Do not take so long for the Lord to fight with Hiranyaksha. He was a huge, enormous demon, not small, big. But as we heard from Bhagavatam, he just slapped with his small front legs, hands, I don't know what it is. It's bah! One behind the other and finished. It was not that long for the Lord, but he's playing, you know. He asked in his mind, he had this idea, I would like to fight. But in the spiritual world, nobody wants to fight me, you know, just for laughing. But I really want to fight. But nobody in the spiritual world will want to fight with me with anger. Nobody is angry with me. Everybody there loves me. So no fighting. I want to fight. Another desire of the Lord. So he came. He made arrangement so that Jai and Vijay being cursed. Not ordinary story, not ordinary fall down. It is special blessing. Then he can fight with Hiranyaksha, Hiranyakashipu like this, you know, fighting. It is in the spirit of the Lord to fight. What can be done? You can say something against. No, it is a desire of the Lord. He wants to fight. So some people say, but we should think always about peace. You know, or sometimes Prabhupada say, but people say, oh, Bhagavad Gita is a book about peace. Where do you see peace in the Bhagavad Gita? It is a fight. Krishna wants Arjuna to fight, and he will fight. You know? So peace is secondary. It is okay, Shanti, but it is not very elevated situation. But Krishna wants to fight. Then he fight with so many demons. And when he was in Krishna's manifestation, many demons also. Huh? What demon? In Vrindavan. No, not in Vrindavan. In Vrindavan. Uttana, Dhenukasura, Agasura, Prarambasura. No, Prarambasura is Balaram, but anyway. So many. He fights and he kills. But when he kills, he saved. He's liberated the person. Very merciful. He kills. But because there was fight, there was some joy, some fun for Krishna. Then because this person gave fun, then liberation. Very merciful. And in so many manifestations, yes, then so many demons appear and he kills. So he wants to fight. And he does not kill the soul because the soul is immortal. And he liberates the soul. Very merciful. And then the Lord, he wants to love. Then parents are there to have children, you know. And he's sucking breast. He loves this. What you can say? It is just a desire of the Lord. He wants to have a mother, father taking care of him. He's very happy. And then another desire of the Lord. He wants to love. Have relationship with women. It is his desires. Also to save these people, but also he loves to be embraced by women. Love them. It is his desire. You cannot go against. It is his desires. If he wants, then as Bhakta would try to help. Would try to help in this way. That's why we sing these morning prayers. Nikundayuno radhikadasidaya yajjalibe yukti yajjalibe. Jalibe means gopi. Yajjalibe yukti apekshaniya tatradidaksha ativallavasya. So the Guru is the one who helps Krishna in arranging the amorous pastimes. Very special, our philosophy. You know, we are not philosophy, everything void, everything, you know, does not exist. No. We have, Krishna has some desires and we help to fulfill the desires of the Lord. This is Bhakta. To fulfill the desires of the Lord. So if the Lord wants to play with Gopi, then we are making arrangements so that they can meet together. It is called Milan, Jugala Milan. You know this song, Bhaktivinoda Thakur? Jaya Jaya Radha Krishna Jugala Milan, Aroti Koloye Lalita Disakigan, Madana Mohana Rupa Tribanga Sundar, Pitambara Siki Pucha Shuddha Manohar, Lalita Madhava Bame Prishabhanukaniya, Sunila Vasana Gori Rupe Gunidaniya, Nana Vida Alankar Kole Jalamal, Arimano Vimohana, Vadana Ujval, Vishakadi Sakigan Nanarage Goy, Priya Norma Saki Jata Chamara Dulai, Shirada Madhava Pada Sarasija Ashe, Bhakati Vinoda Saki Pade Suke Bashe. Bhakti Vinod found his joy, Suke Bashe, sitting. Suke Bashe, at the feet of the Gopi. Bhakti Vinoda Saki Pade Sukhe Bashi. He's finding his joy at the feet of the Sati. Very nice song. Normally we should sing this song after if you have Radha Krishna, especially, this song should be introduced. Jaya Jaya Radha Krishna Jugala Milan, meeting of the Jugala. Jugala, couples. Couple. Radha Krishna, it's a couple together. And we want to meet, we want the meeting of them. Jugala Milan. So Krishna has so many desires. He wants to fight, he wants to love, he wants to be nursed. He wants to fight with friends like Subal, you know, Stota Krishna. He wants to fight with them. He's fighting. And Sridham and Lagdi, they are more stronger than Krishna. You know? So they fight. Bah! Krishna is there, you know, and Sridham is on him. No, you have lost. And Krishna said, very puffed up Krishna. And Krishna said, no, I've won. All that you have won, you are under me. Yeah, but my nose is up and your nose is down. So in this way, he's like to play with boys, you know, all day in the forest with cows, and so many fighting, and so many kind of plays. You know, he loved this. But then when it is time, around 12, then Krishna said, oh my God, I have to meet with the gopis. Then they find a way. They are taking picnics, you know, picnic. Radha Rani is cooking big breakfast morning time. Then they take picnic with them for noon. Noon time they are in the forest. So they're taking picnic. And Krishna said, oh, I see there is so many young calves who have been very far away. Please continue to take prasad and I will take them back. Don't move, stay here, I'm coming back. Then Krishna up and is running. Running where? Radha Kund. Then he's meeting the gopis there. From 12 up to 3:30. Long time pastimes in Radha Kund with the gopis. Only Radha Paksha. Only Radha's friends. No Chandravali, no other gopi. Only Radha Kund means Radha. Then he's there and he plays in the water and he plays swing and he plays so many kind of, and he takes picnic with the gopis also. So beautiful pastime, loving pastimes, you know, kissing, embracing, etc. He loved this. As devotee, we help for this. Then 3:30, oh, I have to go back. Then he coming back to his friends. His friends are still in like Yoga Maya, you know. Oh, Krishna, long time you have gone. Well, what happened? You see, the crowd was very far. I have to get back. Now we can finish picnic and then it is time to go back Vrindavan now. In this way, every day it is like this, more or less. You know. So Krishna has so many desires. With mother, with friends, with servant, and with lovers. So as Bhakta, we help Krishna to fulfill his desires. We have no desires, But Krishna is full of desires, so we want to fulfill his desires. And we are working for this. Morning time up to evening time. Morning time we are here because it is Mongol Arati. Krishna is with Radha all night. No morning time is coming. Time to separate. You know, Krishna has to go back to his home, and Radha has to go back to their home. They cannot stay together because sun is rising. People going to walk on the street, and if they say Radha Rani very early morning alone, always other Saki very alone, what she's doing there? You know, not possible. So she has to go back before sunrise. So they have to separate. It is called Mongol Arati. Then the gopi, they have to wake them up. First they call the sari sukha. They glorify the couples. They make so many beautiful prayers. Shaki sukha. Birds, you know. They glorify making beautiful statement about the beauty. But still Radha Krishna tightly embraced. Then finally they have to find a way. So they call the pet monkey of Radha. You know the name? The pet monkey of Radha. Kakati. 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 So Kakati is coming. He is on the branch of the trees and he looks and he says, "Oh, I see Jatila, Mukara, they're waking up. No, they're going to your home to see." Then when Radharani is hearing the name Jatila, you know, mother-in-law, then panic is coming, you know. Then they know they have to separate. Then they separate. Then Radharani and few Saki go back to Barshana, and then Krishna going alone because he's alone, no friend. He's alone and he's going back to Nandagram, different way. Finish for night. So this is Mongol Arati. Mongol Arati means the end of the beautiful night pastimes, loving pastimes. Hari Hari Bol, the mercy of the Lord. Mercy, loving pastimes. So we have, in this way, ultimately meditate on those all kind of pastimes going on, beautiful pastime. It is called Astakaliya Lila. You cannot imitate. You cannot imitate, but something should come after some times, you know, that you are thinking about those beautiful pastimes. And we are servant of those pastimes. Servant of the seven. Das, Anudas. We are servant of the seven. We cannot approach directly Radha Krishna, but we can serve the devotee of the devotee of the devotee. So we are in school now. So we have to not only serve Krishna, but we have to serve the devotee also. It is the beauty of Vaishnava association. You can serve the devotee best you can. So when it is time for prasad, for example, you be sure that all prasadam is very hot, very nice, very ready, no? Because you want to please the Vaishnava. It's not only a question to please Krishna. But if you please the Vaishnava, then Krishna is very good also. So always like this, be very nicely doing some service to the Vaishnava also. It's very nice. Prabhupada said this movement will not go on if there is no love and affection between the devotees. It will not go on. This movement can collapse if there is no love and affection between the devotees. So it is very important instruction also. We have to serve the devotee by one's capacity in this way. So Lord Varaha, he wanted to save the earth. Boo. Boo, it is also one energy of the Lord. The Lord, Vishnu, Narayan, has 16 different Shakti. And Boo, it is one of the Shakti. It is not ordinary planets, this Earth planet. It is one Boo Shakti. Boo, Nila. So many Shakti. So this Boo, it is also one Shakti of the Lord. So he saved this earth and he put it back. He saved his devotee. The Lord Varaha served his devotee by putting the earth back in its position. The Lord himself wants to serve his devotees. And when Krishna also is in Vrindavan, he is serving his devotee in the way that he is pleasing his devotee. He is pleasing Mother Yashoda. And nobody can tie up Krishna, but Krishna accepts to become Damodar. Damodar, Dar, belly tied up. He did not want it, but when Mother Yashoda really wanted, then Krishna said, okay. In this way, he loves to please his devotees. Krishna is not alone. He loves to please his devotees. He is Bhakta Vatsala. Bhakta Vatsala. He loves to please his devotees, save his devotees, help his devotees, give strength to the devotee, giving energy to the devotee. That's why also Krishna loves Tulsi Devi, devotee, who is Tulasi, is Vrinda Devi. Vrinda Devi, one very intimate companion of Radharani. Vrindavan is named after Vrinda Devi. So one special manifestation of Vrinda Devi becomes Tulasi. It is not an incarnation of the Lord, it is an incarnation of Vrinda Devi. Bhakta Vina. Dhamkirtasi Sadvata Tantra Vidbi Lila Bidana Kila Krishna Shakti Taveva Murtis Tulasi Nriloke Brinde Numuste Charanara Vindum. Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur is telling Tulasi Nriloke, in this world, Nriloke, Tulasi is a special manifestation of Vrinda Devi. So Krishna is pleased with his devotee, and Krishna does not take any kind of bhoga if there is no Tulasi on it. Means devotee. He does not want to be separated from his pure devotees. So you have to put one leaves on, even if you have not so much devotion, If you put one tulasi patra, then Krishna will accept. He is bound to accept because there is pure devotee on his plate. But your devotion, maybe not. But if you put tulasi, then okay. So very important tulasi worship. This song, it is called Vrinde, I don't know. It is the name of it. Vishwanath Chakravarti. About tulasi, about Vrindadevi. Vrinde namaste, Charana Aravindam. Vrinde namaste, Charana Aravindam. Bhakta Vina Aparada Lakshay Chiptas Chakamaditarangamadhi Kripa Mayidvam Sharanam Prapanna Vrinde Namaste Sharanaravinam. I may commit aparad lakshay. I may commit thousands of aparad. But if I worship, love Tulsi Devi, then everything will come. So Krishna is not separated from his devotee. So this earth is very special planet. You know? We have to love this planet, not as spiritual world, but as one of the Shakti of the Lord. And plus we read on these songs, Danya Kali Yugera Chaitanya Avatar. So in this Kali Yuga, plus normally Kali Yuga very bad. Not Krishna coming every Kali Yuga. Not Chaitanya's coming every Kali Yuga. Every 71 Kali Yuga. You know? So very special. Only 500 years ago, your grandfather maybe have known Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So very special Kali Yuga, very dainya. Wow, perfect, powerful Kali Yuga. We can become very easily Krishna conscious in this Kali Yuga by chanting Harinam. Harinam Anukakani Shri Guru Kandari Sankirtana Kero Yala Dubau Pasari Wa Pulu Hari Hari. And then we go. So Krishna and devotee always together. You cannot separate. And even Hiranyakashipu is also devotee, but disguised, you know. For some time he become demon. Krishna wanted to fight. He took one devotee, become a demon. Oh, I have to fight. So you have to be prepared. Very high devotee, Jaya Vijaya. They accept to become demons to please the Lord. You will accept to become a demon to please the Lord? Wow, not easy situation. And Jaya and Vijay, there was demon. But by grace of Nityananda Prabhu and Chaitanya, have become devotees. So Krishna loves the devotee, is Bhakta Vatsala. And the devotee, they love Krishna. It is like this. It is a beautiful, actually like family members. We are like family members. We cannot be separated from Krishna. Krishna Mata, Krishna Pita, Krishna Danapra. His father, mother, Danapran, everything. So it is, we cannot be separated. It is beautiful, great news. We cannot be separated from Krishna. No, we have to be careful with aparad. But if we do correct, everyday program, then apparat will go, and then we become on the next level of devotion, madhyam, then it is okay. We will go on. But we should not stop. We should do every day, very eagerly. Lolyam, with Lolyam, we have to chant Krishna, we have to worship Krishna, we have to learn songs, we have to do so many things with Lolyam, not ordinary enthusiasm. Lolyam, I want Krishna. Because when I will love Krishna, then perfection will be attained. The Lord will fill up your heart, and then we will be happy. Without happiness, then you cannot continue. You have to be happy in Krishna consciousness. Prabhupada said one time, he said in one class, I heard this class, Prabhupada say, if you are not Prasannatma, you are rascal. He said, because the normal situation of being Krishna conscious is you become Prasannatma. But Prasannatma means Brahma Bhuta, Prasannatma, Nasukshati, Nakankshati, this. So when Prabhupada gave me the beat, he told me, he looked at me and he said, when one becomes self-realized, he becomes joyful, otherwise morose. Morose. So he said, when one becomes self-realized, then he becomes personal. You have to become self. The whole business of one life in one phrase, Prabhupada gave. You have to become self-realized. Then bhakti is coming. You cannot have proper bhakti if you are not self-realized. Some bhakti can be easier, but it is called bhakti abhas. A semblance, look like bhakti, but not proper. Proper bhakti means when you become self-realized. You are soul-realized. Soul, the soul. You know you are soul, you are not body. Then your bhakti takes great value. So it is a process of the whole life to become self-realized and then to become pure devotee. Some people are maybe self-realized but are not pure devotee. This is another problem. But we are on a good track, so we want to become self-realized and Uttam Bhakta. Uttam Bhakta. We don't want to stay on the lower platform, and even middle platform, we cannot stay. We have to move on. If you don't move on, then you will move down. So we have to choose the platform of Madhyam, where we are now more or less. We have to be careful, because if we don't go up, then maybe we will become weak again. So it's always enthusiasm to go up. Rantara Srimad Bhagavatam ki question, comments, rectification.
Just wanted to ask a query. Just like you are serving Srila Prabhupada, you are in Prabhupada movement for so many years. As we are young devotees, what kind of suggestions or instructions you can give us so that we can also be in Srila Prabhupada movement until our this lifetime? What should we follow? What are the do's and don'ts we should take care of so that we can always serve Krishna? We can save ourselves from deviation.
Yeah, but yeah. But it is like parampara. It is following, coming down. One guru is bringing the knowledge, another person get it, then he passed down. It is always like this. So Prabhupada remained the Acharya founder of this movement. But then we have to approach devotees who are practicing, who are living example of bhakti, and then from them we can get something also. It is a continual process, just like we say yesterday about this Ridvik Babu. They have a good point. They say Prabhupada, perfect spiritual master. Okay, but if he's perfect spiritual master, he was not able to pass down bhakti to anyone. Nobody got bhakti from Prabhupada. Only him, then after him nothing. Parampara cut. No. Always there is always some pure devotee here and there. But we have to find out who are those pure devotees. And sometimes even pure devotees are outside the compound of our temple, of our institution, because there is so many devotees out there. So we have to be ready to get association with the devotee, pure Vaishnava, followers of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And we have to be ready to accept instruction. We may have initiation by one person, but instruction you can get from many persons. So this person, from where he will come, we don't know. He's maybe inside, but he's maybe outside. You don't know. You have to be ready to accept pure devotion from anywhere it comes. But Prabhupada gave this pure bhakti, and for sure, many devotees got it in their heart, and it will come. So actually, Prabhupada started this movement at 70 years old. Before that, he was not known. He was pure devotee since birth. But he started really this movement at very old age. So means bhakti can come at any point also. Young person can become pure devotee, like Shukadev Goswami. He was 16 years old. He arrived. Thousands of sages were there, very old sages, Vyasadev, but they all bowed down in front of a young guy, naked, completely naked. You will be able to accept if someone is coming naked like this, disheveled hairs, you will grasp that maybe he's a pure devotee. Or in recent years, one Gaur Kishore Das Babaji or Vamshi Das Babaji, you know how he was? Like these dirty fingers, dirty, you know. He had murti in his hands, put it in murti like this, in underwear only. You will accept. If you see such a person coming here, you will be able to accept him. Maybe not. You will see, well, go. You are not shaved. You are not very clean shaved like us. We are the real devotees. You are not. Look how you are. And then big aparad will be, and your bhakti will be finished. So we have to be very careful in the way that we can receive bhakti, because so many people from everywhere can come. Bhakti is not outside aspect. Bhakti is very deep inside the heart. So we don't know. So we have to be very careful in front of any Vaishnava that so not so easy, but we have to, if you are humble, then you can accept different situations. Or just like in the Bhagavatam, the story of Rishabdev. He was naked, lying down, passing stool where he was. Like, you will be able to recognize? Not very easy. The Bhagavatam is giving different aspects of who is a pure devotee. And Vritrasura, you say? Vritrasura, demon, and pure Vaishnava in the same time. Pure Vaishnava and demon same times. You will recognize very complicated situation. Huh? And Gajendra, elephants. But they offer prayers. You will recognize an elephant, pure devotee, very complicated. So bhakti is like this. You cannot find very easily bhakti. It's in the heart of Vaishnava. Only Krishna can understand. But otherwise, very difficult. And in the plant, in Tulasi, people, they think we are crazy. We are turning around the plant and bowing down, not in India, but in the West. When the people, they see us turning around the plant and bowing down, they are crazy. You know, something wrong with them because they cannot recognize. But we want to recognize the pure devotees there in the plant Tulasi, manifestation of Brinda Devi. So she is a plant, but pure devotee. So any aspect bhakti can come. Plants, animals, demons, and beggars. Anywhere bhakti can be here. Very difficult to recognize sometimes. You don't know. So we have to always be very careful. Take shelter of Srimad Bhagavatam, who is teaching so many beautiful instructions about how to recognize pure devotees. You know, Bhagavad Gita is from point 0 to point surrender. Okay, good. Then Bhagavatam start. From point I surrender, now what is bhakti? And so many instructions. And then instruction 10 canto about Vrindavan Lila and the craziness of the parents of Krishna, you know, completely in love with their child. Dayo, dayo. It is strange, you know, Sukadev Goswami is here in front of so many thousands of sages, and he's telling small story about baby, you know. And then he's telling the love of Radha and Krishna, the love, kissing, embracing. He's telling this in front of so many sages to show that bhakti can be practiced in so many different ways. 5 rasa, in so many different ways. So bhakti is very easy to practice, but difficult to attain. It is Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur's statement. But anyway, we have no other alternative. So we have to go on every day, chanting Harinam, hearing Bhagavatam every day in this way. Grantara Srimad Bhagavatam ki, Srila Prabhupada ki, Gaura Premanande.
Jai. Jai.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
We always have to finish some pravachan by the little chant, then complete. And more complete prasad.